My name is Jeremiah Mauch. I am an athletic trainer. I'm BOC certified and I'm certified in first aid and CPR. The role of an athletic trainer is to provide medical attention to either an acute injury or even like rehab, or if you're having aches and pains and whatnot, we can show you some exercises or modalities, like we've got our STEM machine, ice or heat, whatever you want to kind of help you return back to 100% when you're playing. The best way to prevent being injured is stay on top of your mobility, whether that's like a good warm-up beforehand or even some like post-practice exercises or whatnot. So I was a baseball player. We always did like shoulder rehab after we would throw, just kind of whenever you throw, you're getting really tight here, right? So we need to loosen that up and strengthen our back, kind of your supporting muscle groups. Okay, so if you're wondering if you're hurt enough to see somebody, my best advice is just go in and see an athletic trainer. Like, we're not mean. We're not going to tell you that you're dumb or anything. Like, if you're having pain, then there's probably a reason for that. Whether it's just, oh, hey, you played 5 basketball games over the weekend and my Achilles is bugging me. Hey, we might be able to do something to help you out with your practice or whatnot. I think if you're in question of it, just come talk to us. Athletics training can help people improve their performance. Kind of like I talked about earlier, we can address weaknesses or kind of prevent like overuse injuries, to whereas like you start the season at 100%, as the year goes on you start getting aches and pains, so you might be playing at like 80%. We can kind of help you stay at that 100% and help you kind of figure out what works best for you. Mobility and flexibility play a huge role in injury prevention. Anything you do, your muscles you're getting micro tears, that's why you get sore, right? And that gets repaired with scar tissue, and scar tissue doesn't stretch out very much. So with that, you need to stay mobile, stay on top of that, so then you don't lose elasticity of your muscles and whatnot, and get tight and start causing other injuries. Your body starts to compensate in certain ways. From a cool down standpoint, I think, so if you just had a really hard practice where you're doing a lot of jumping and doing a lot of stuff that's really strenuous on your quads, I think a good thing for that would be to take a little bit of time and actually stretch out those muscles so they don't get really tight and get that lactic acid buildup. Hydration and nutrition is really important. So our body has certain electrolytes that we need, and obviously we need water. So if you're not giving your body that nutrients you need, you're going to be more prone to cramps, and even we see a lot of people coming in with like headaches and stuff, or they feel sick, and like ask them, hey, what have you been eating? What have you been eating today? Well, how much have you had to drink? And they'll be, oh, I had a Coke before the game. Well, that's probably why you don't feel amazing. You just kind of got to stay on top of that. Is it okay to play through pain? So I tell athletes discomfort is okay. So if you're playing and like, oh, it just doesn't feel 100%, like that's okay. But once it turns into like painful, then you need to shut it down, because then you're going to start making things worse. A typical day for me out here is I come in, I do my lap, kind of make sure everything's going the way that's supposed to do and see what we got going on for practice. And then I kind of just do my laps, and if anybody gets hurt, then I tend to them. We just implemented like a new shoulder program, like a prehab program with the volleyball team. So I've been kind of checking in on them, making sure that they're all doing that and doing it right, and that seems to be going pretty well. Outside of that, we kind of hang out and try to make sure that everyone's doing okay. The most rewarding part about being an athletic trainer is I love staying around sports, so I get to watch people compete, and then I get to help them compete at 100%, whereas they don't have to play injured, or they don't have to play at like 80% as often. If I can help them get up to 100%, then I'd love that. So journey of education for an athletic trainer has changed a little bit. So I think I was the first or second class that they required a master's degree. So I got my undergrad at Mount Marty, and then I had to go get a master's degree in athletic training at Augustana. Some people, they did their bachelor's in athletic training, then you have to go get your master's. They did it in, I think, kinesiology is what Ashley did. That's who my preceptor was, and I think that was awesome. But there's a couple different ways you can go about it. Some schools do like blended programs where you can get your degree in 5 years rather than 6. And yeah, you got to have a master's degree nowadays.